moviegoers, and welcome back to FanZcene. I'm Greg, and today I have for you Shudder, a streaming service I recommend, and that does support physical media. Now, for all you guys returning here to watch my channel that are constantly watching my videos, I truly thank you. And for everybody that's new here, I thank you for being here as well too. And I am a huge physical media collector, supporter. It is my number one format to purchase any types of movies or TV shows or entertainment on, and from all types of formats, from VHS, Blu-ray, DVD, and so forth. And I know that a lot of people that actually watch my channel here, they don't want streaming, they don't have streaming, they've never gone down the streaming rabbit hole, and I commend them for that, and that's awesome, I really do. But if any of you guys or anybody out there that's ever been interested in a streaming service such as Shudder, which is horror, and I do a lot of horror stuff here on my channel too because I love 80s horror, and I just love that genre from that time, and Shudder is a big win for me in that department. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of what Shudder, why I like it and why I recommend it and how they support physical media. So one of the cool things is when you turn on Shudder here, as I turned on my Shudder, they have like their own like Shudder's channels where it's like a TV channel where they have curated their movies where they play, or you can just go over to the side and go choose through the movie series and everything. And I didn't really go through the series here. I just clicked on the movies here for you guys to show you some of the movies they have. They have like classic movies. They have movies from the 80s, which I absolutely love. I love the 80s and 90s. They have modern day horror. They have Shudder originals. They have so many titles on here, and honestly, as I was perusing through these titles to make this video for you guys, I actually saw some that I had never seen, or I didn't realize even that Shudder had put on there. So I will probably this weekend maybe watch a couple of those, which I can't believe I didn't see them yet. So that's pretty cool that I already found something making this video for you guys that I kind of want to watch. But they really do have a great selection of movie and a great interface here. And one of the great things about Shudder here is with their Shudder original movies and TV series, they do put them on DVD and Blu-ray, and they really do have some really great Blu-rays and DVDs, and they release them pretty quickly, not too long after they've, the originals have premiered on their streaming service. And here's a couple here, like I'm showing you guys here. And I bought a few myself, and I really like that they do actually put their titles on Blu-ray. That's something really cool, really neat. Like I said, they support physical media, and that's a plus with this, because sometimes you may not be able to keep your service going. Sometimes you may need to put it on hold, or sometimes you just sign up and you watch a few things and then you want to buy it. And so there you have these titles and multiple more. These are just some I chose here. Multiple ones out there that you can buy, and one of the ones I'm really excited to be able to get on Blu-ray is George A. Romero's The Amusement Park, which I really dug and enjoyed this movie. This was George A. Romero's lost movie. They found it and restored it in 4K, and then it premiered on Shudder, and it's been on there for a while now. And it's you could see the burgeoning talent of George Romero in this. And this movie is scary in a way that's not like zombie horror, gore type thing. It's scaring away, like, and showing you what happens when you get older, and what it's like. It's just really great movie, and it was really fun to watch, and I'm really looking forward to picking this up on Blu-ray, which comes out this September 13th of 2022, and I just cannot wait to own that in my collection. And that's something I give credit to Shudder, because we never know when this movie was when it was found, how it was going to be out and how we were going to get it. And then with Shudder came along, they got it, they premiered it, and then now we're getting a Blu-ray copy of it. So I really dug that, and I really enjoyed that. And Shudder's really cheap, guys. It's only like $5 a month for Shudder, and then, yeah, they do have them other deals where you can pay for 3 months, 6 months, a year, but like $5 a month, that's really good. That's a really great deal, and you get a 7-day free trial. So if you want to try it out, get you a 7-day free trial, and you can go through it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, that is fine. That is okay. Like I said, I'm a huge physical media supporter. I love physical media. That is my number one superior format. And if you don't want to do Shudder, and if you don't want to do streaming, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I'm not trying to make it like a huge commercial here for Shudder or anything like that. I just want to let you guys know this is why I support this channel. And I've been thinking about doing this video for a while, because I just really enjoy, talking to you guys about things like this, and hearing your reactions and everything. And I gotta say, honestly, one of the biggest plus that Shudder has that I absolutely love and enjoy, and it takes me back to when I was a kid, staying up late at night with my brothers on the weekend and watching just really bad, cheesy horror movies on basic cable, and that show that they have on here brings this back to me is Joe Bob Briggs' The Last Drive-In.
People always say to me, Joe Bob, it's embarrassing. How do I describe The Last Drive-In to my parole officer? Well, here's what I tell mine. We show some new movies, some old movies, some classic movies, some cult movies, some weird foreign movies, some obscure movies, pairing them up in double features that sometimes challenge logic and sanity.
Garbage Day!
Then drill down into the heart of those movies by ferreting out background on the filmmakers, background on the way the movies are produced, and we count the number of dead bodies, and sometimes we dance and or sing, and we drink beer and have a lizard named Ernie. And doing all this by interrupting each movie for commercial breaks, even though we don't have any commercials. And inviting guests who sometimes are in the movies and read mail from you, the viewers, brought to us by the voluptuous mail girl, building up the horror community and making them realize,
Great movie, huh?
that the drive-in will never die.
This show is by far the best thing Shudder has going for it, besides the fact that they support physical media and that they release their titles on DVD and Blu-ray, which is like the second plus, it was hard to decide between Joe Bob Briggs and the Blu-ray, but I love watching this Joe Bob Briggs with Darcy the Mail Girl. We get so many great host segments in between, and the report and interviews and with stars from the movies, and we get to see these movies. It just takes me back to Monster Vision, and I just love that. I love that, and that's a huge plus, and that's a win-win all around. And if you've missed Monster Vision, if you miss like horror movie host type segments, check it out. And one of the coolest things I saw on there was I got to see Svengoolie and Joe Bob Briggs. Svengoolie is another horror movie host. He does on MeTV. If you guys watch MeTV, he hosts like 50s, 60s sci-fi movies. I love that, like horror sci-fi movies. And it's like the meeting of these two on one episode of The Last Drive-In was just, it was awesome. And I loved every minute of that. And that was something I wouldn't have gotten to see if I didn't have Shudder. And, I enjoyed that. And honestly, if I could just get rid of a lot of the other streaming services I have, because some of them I have because of the family. It's not because of me. But Shudder and Full Moon Features are probably my two favorite streaming services that I like and that I do use. The other services are basically for the family, for them. And if I could convince them to get rid of those, I would. But I can't convince them to get rid of those other ones. But in the process, I have Shudder and Full Moon Features that support Blu-ray, DVD, and I can find some really great entertainment from time to time on here. So I just wanted to do this video for you guys and let you guys know about this. If you want to find a streaming service that provides horror content off the wazoo, has The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs, and does support physical media, check it out, give it a shot. If you don't, that's fine. And if you guys out there that don't do streaming, to look at this video and go, I don't want to watch this, at least give me a thumbs up on that on this video for you guys, because you guys are awesome. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments section down below. Do you have Shudder? Do you want Shudder? Did I convince you to get Shudder, or have you just had it with streaming? Because I know a lot of people have had it with streaming. I get it, because I've done plenty of videos on here, because streaming has caused a lot of more problems in entertainment than promised to solve. But one that I think is doing a great job is Shudder. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a like. If I earned your subscription, that is awesome. Please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Share the video out for everybody to see. Wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Continue to always support physical media. It is the #1 superior format. Godspeed.